Welcome back, you guys, to the Overcomfort podcast. I am your host, Jenicka Lopez. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys haven't gotten the chance to watch last week's episode with Must Be Cindy, make sure you guys check that out. But before you guys go, make sure you guys stay around and hang out because I have one of my bestest friends here, Isaac Rodriguez.
Yeah, we're in the Billy part 2.
A lot of people requested Isaac. They want Val, so we're working on that. But today's going to be a fun little interesting conversation because he is my best friend. He's one of my guy best friends.
Facts.
Yeah, straight guy best friends. Yes.
The only one.
The only straight guy best friend.
Yep.
So I thought he was perfect for this conversation because we're going to do questions that girls are scared to ask guys and questions guys are scared to ask girls. I feel like that'll, give some perspective.
Absolutely,
and
of course.
People can, want to know what guys like. And I always talk to things like this with Isaac. I'm like, do you guys really like this? Do you guys like that? Like, does this annoy you? So I thought he'd be the perfect person. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know it just passed. I'm very grateful for you guys and thankful that you guys are here and to have my wonderful friend here. And to get this started, we're going to
take a shot?
Drinky drinks. It is a Saturday. I haven't eaten anything. And it's 1:00.
Ready?
Here we go.
I feel like to get, hold on, I can't even hear myself in the mic.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. There you go.
But I feel like if we're going to go down this rabbit hole with asking certain questions, we're definitely going to need a little
sippy sip.
I
have some questions from the internet.
Okay.
Right? From people from different Reddit things and questions. But let's have a cheers.
Cheers.
I kind of want to know what's up with Isaac. What's going on? He's been on he was on season 1.
I was.
Season 1.
That was like your 3rd episode, I think.
Yeah. Aw, honey,
Part
memory
2.
that one. Okay. So what's been going on? Update us.
Let's take a cheers.
Okay.
I need this
cheers.
for sure. Nothing like a shot at 1:00 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
It's 5:00 somewhere in Miami.
Exactly. It is 5:00.
No, it's 4, but whatever. Anyways, what's going on? What's Isaac? How's he feeling?
Let's see. The last time I was here was it's about to be a year ago because that was in February.
Yeah.
My life has changed a lot. It's very different. I'm in a new house. I have new roommates. Let me see what else. I've been a lot more active on social media, been doing lives, been obviously still do styling, still do fashion and stuff like that. I have my brand that came out recently, but a lot can change in it's been like 10 months since the last time I did my podcast, but it's been a crazy hell of a ride. New people have entered our lives, to be honest. Let me see. I mean, you guys probably know who my roommates are. I have lived with Jose, Wilito, and Shadi Boo, Shadi Bay. So, I mean, if you would have asked me, like when I first did the podcast, that this is where I would end up being like late November, I've been like, what are you talking about?
Absolutely not.
You know what's crazy is that I tell people this all the time. I was doing social media at the time, but it wasn't like anything crazy.
Like too active?
Yeah, not like super active, but like just in a completely different realm. So then when Valerie was like, I was looking for a roommate at the time because my other roommate moved out. It's like, this guy Wilito, he's big on social media. He wants to looking to move to LA, and I know you need a roommate. Like, do you want him to come? And I was like, bro, who is Wilito? Like, I don't know who Wilito is. I don't know who Shadi Bay is. Like, I was completely oblivious to this world that they were super popular in. And then I looked him up on TikTok, and then I just see these fucking crazy kid, like, doing weird stuff in his truck and Willie Cuh and all that stuff. I was like, bro, who is this kid? Like, what? I was like, man, I hope he's not like this, like, at all times.
And then it's the same exact person. Both of them. Like, it amazes me all the time. Like, they're literally, Shadi makes you laugh.
Yeah.
She's so sweet. And then there's crazy ass Wilito. And, honestly, I didn't think our lives would be where they are right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's completely changed. And, I mean, I would like to say for the better for sure.
Yeah.
Right. But, I mean, to be in this position now is kind of crazy. Like, we live in a house together. Me and Wilito started in an apartment. Then he got us kicked out. shout out my boy Wilito for kicking us out. I love you. But yeah, now we're all in the house together, and it's just kind of like, it's so weird because it feels like I've known them for so long in a sense, since we spent so much time. But I think about it, I'm like, man, we all met in like June, July of this year, and now we all live in a house together, which is kind of weird how things play out. You know?
No, honestly, for real, because it would just be me, you, Val,
Yeah.
Manny sometimes, your brother sometimes.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people, and then it was just a quiet little bubble, and then it just went wild.
Yeah, and it's funny because like we're obviously a little bit older than they are, because you're 26, I'm 26, Val's 27, and like their youthfulness has kind of brought like a whole nother like.
They keep us young.
Yeah, exactly. They keep us young for sure. I promise you, I've never gone out so much in my life since I moved to LA because of them. And it's insane how they kind of like bring a different dynamic to our friend group, and they're so funny. Like that's people ask me all the time, like, oh, like especially when I'm on live and stuff like that, like, oh, what's it like living with Julita and with Shadi and with Jose? And it's like they for sure keep me young, but I just kind of understand like this moment is like I will never have this like moment in my life ever again. Whether if we decide to do it all over again the next year or whatever. But it's just like it's a once in a lifetime experience in a way.
Right.
And I'm just like, hey, it has its ups, his downs, but that's like with whatever person that you decide to be with. Even if it's like your significant other, there's gonna be challenges with that too.
Yep.
But it's honestly quite the experience, and I'm just making the most out of it. It's fun.
Too.
They're funny.
They're fun. They're funny.
They're loud.
They're loud.
A little bit
very
messy.
loud. My brain, my sensories, like they just go. They light up too much, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm grateful. We're grateful that they're part of our lives.
They're
and
great.
I'm grateful that we're in this journey together.
Facts.
Me and Isaac.
Because at the end of the day, it's still us. We're still here.
That's what I said on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I said I've hosted so many Friendsgivings, and it changes. Like the group changes every year, but it's always me, Isaac, Val.
Yeah.
And Omi and Lando. But like
from the very first one that you did, I've been in that one.
Yes.
And then that's what, like 4 or 5 years ago, and we're still here.
I hope it doesn't change again though. Like I would love to keep them in my life and the people that I have right now, and not like, I don't know. I just feel like we've gone through a lot of like shifts and changes in friendships that I'm just like, I'm kind of over it and tired of it. And I really hope that, obviously everybody has to move back out and do their own thing and all that, but you know what I mean? Like,
no. That's just how life is. People will come and go, and that's just a part of life. But
I know.
I think, hey, we've been 5 years, and there's always gonna be that core, that you have with you at all times. Mm-hmm. And shoot, we're 5 years into it, so I plan on sticking around.
I would.
It's a duo. It's a duo. It's like it's like Shaq and Kobe. It's like
keep everyone thinking.
LeBron and D Wade.
All right. Okay.
You don't get the sports reference, bro?
But
damn.
Okay.
All right. What else you want to
keep everybody thinking. Again. Did we say this in the last one that
what?
Everyone thinks that we've dated?
Oh yeah. No, I don't think we talked about that, to be honest.
Okay, but no.
Yeah,
he's like my brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's other complicated. Yeah, there's other factors as to why we will always be friends, and we'll always have like that dynamic of like. The thing is that I feel like people take my protectiveness over you and like how close I am to you is because like I know there's always gonna be a boundary right there because of obviously what we know.
But we live together like. There's absolutely nothing
there was never a night where we're like, oh my god, like this shit happened or not. Like, not if anything, you guys like always encourage me to like do my stuff with girls and stuff and we've always been like each other's wingmans and like, hey, like the house is gonna be empty, like you.
Well, I've been your wing woman. You've never really.
Well, no, that's because no. But that's not true though. That's not true. That's not true because at social events. In the past, not anymore, but in the past, I've been very like, oh shoot, I see somebody and I'm like, all right, you guys gotta help me out. But you've never come to me like, hey, this guy's cute, like help me out. And bro, I'm the best wingman in the game. That is for sure, without a doubt.
I still have yet to experience that.
You can ask Wilito, you can ask any of my boys. It doesn't matter. Like, I can set it up like this. But that's you gotta tell me. Like, hey, let's not say what's it called on my live that one time with you know who.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
even
saying.
then, no, but even then,
Well,
nothing.
okay, nah, but that's because of other factors. But you know, I got him to peep and notice you and shit like that, and you know.
Yeah,
But trust me, you tell me, and I'll set up the play 100%.
Okay,
Easy.
we'll talk about it after.
All
right. So let's get into these questions.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to know what for a guy, and whoever host is here. My videographer David is here too. Omi's here too. So if you guys feel free to speak, say your part. But what is a guy's biggest turnoff?
Ooh, I feel like that's very subjective in a sense. Like every guy's gonna be different, but I think for me, the number one thing is for sure like hygiene, because it's like you meet a girl, and like if her like nails aren't done or like no se cuida, like she doesn't brush her hair, you know, like just little things like that can go a long way. But I would say for like she has stinky ass breath, like. Right. That for sure is like, I don't care how bad you are in a sense or how beautiful you are. If you have bad hygiene, like if cause I take care of I'm a high maintenance type of guy. Like, you know, I'm very big on hygiene. So it's like, if I take care better of myself than a girl does, that's already a red flag to me. That's like a huge turnoff. Like
from the moment you meet her. Okay. Yeah. What if she like smells really good, like the first day, right? That you meet her. But then, like, over time, you're just going to be like, no?
Nah, I don't know. Like, nah, I wouldn't. Because that's the thing, like, I feel like
Or would you talk to her about it?
I mean, nah, because that's the thing, like, at this day and age, say, like, a woman who's my age, 26, you know, se cuida, like, that's just how she's going to be for, you know,
I agree.
The rest of her life. Yeah. I feel like at our age, we're already pretty much set on the way that we think and the way that we do things. So to try to convince somebody to break that habit is gonna be very hard. Like if I have to tell you, yo, like, hey, you should shave. Like, nah, that's crazy.
Okay.
You feel me?
I've asked you this though.
Okay.
Do we like it furry down there? Damn. As a guy.
Okay.
As every guy is different.
Okay.
But what, like, in your eyes?
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like maintained, like well trimmed, maintained is important. You know, like obviously if it's like the first time, maybe if you do like shave it clean, I'm like, all right, this girl's putting effort. You know, like she knows she's trying, she's putting effort. But then over time, you get into a relationship, like, all right, it's whatever. You know, I care less. But as long as it's maintained, that's what I'm saying. It all goes back to hygiene. As long as I see that you're, you know, like little things like that show me like, okay, this girl cares about herself. She takes care of herself. And, you know, that's the way I would put it, to be honest. Okay. But like over time, I don't really care. But I would say the first couple times, like for sure, like, hey, at least trim. Okay. You know, a landing strip, a little heart or something like that. My initial, that'd be crazy.
This guy went straight to initial.
That'd be crazy.
Well, I feel like girls are like, I feel like girls, I don't know. I guess the same. Like for guys, I would prefer for it to be trimmed and like, you know, not too, because your guys' hair is nasty.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like obviously for it to be fully shaved is kind of hard, you know, or just it's like, it's a mission. But you know, I feel like you just wouldn't want like that shit to be in your face, you know, when you're doing certain things. You get me?
Okay, so this is the thing, and it goes for like everything though. Mm-hmm. What if you're married already?
But that's what I'm saying. At that point, it's just kind of like, you know what your spouse likes and vice versa.
Right.
So
like
I
it
feel like
stop.
Yeah, it shouldn't stop. But at the same time, it's like you're not gonna be like, oh my God, like get mad over shit like that. Right. You know, it's more of like like, hey, like, yo, when you gonna, you know, take care of your, you know, your thing down there type of thing. You know, things you point out. Right. Over time, you just get comfortable with. Where in the beginning, it's like, yo, if you're not doing that, then it's like, that's kind of crazy. You get me? What? I feel like I'm making sense.
You are.
Right?
Okay. Should we do, I ask you a question, you ask me a question?
Okay.
Go.
I have a good one.
Okay.
Okay, say you're talking to somebody, you're dating. When is it too early to say I love you?
Ooh.
When is it too early? Because that's like,
when is it too early or like the perfect time?
no, when is it? Yeah, when's the perfect time?
Okay, yeah,
And then-
because too early is like
okay.
a
So,
weekend.
no. But I'm saying, well, obvious. Yeah. So when's the perfect time? And then when is it too long? Like
Too long?
When do you feel like, all right, I'm starting to get insecure because he hasn't said it to me, type thing.
Fuck.
Because I like.
Okay, well, look. If we have been talking, if we've been exclusively dating, I know you're not talking to anybody else. Like, we've gone on dates. We've touched emotional topics already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're kind of set. Like, we're about to be boyfriend, girlfriend. I feel like kind of after boyfriend, girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So you have to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
I personally feel like me, Jenicka, like I get scared.
Okay.
of
Oh,
people's-
wait. But when you were in your, have you ever said I love you to
Nervous.
somebody? Yo, why you getting nervous, bro?
Because that question, like, I think about it, I'm like, damn. But it's like also like what your heart feels. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like dismiss that.
No,
but I
that's
would
not-
probably say like, okay, we've been talking for like a good month exclusively. We've again like talked about all those topics.
Uh-huh.
I'm not talking to anybody else.
Okay.
Probably like 3 months.
3 months.
But
Okay.
that's because I've had that rule my whole life.
Yeah.
Because my mom always gave a 3-month rule to everybody. If they're not here after 3 months, they're not meant to be in your life. And that was like friendships and relationships. So after you've met like those, how long is that? 75 days?
72.
72. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 72.
Yeah.
72.
But it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Have you ever said I love you to somebody? And
For
actually,
me first?
yeah.
Me
No, okay,
first.
wait. No. Have you ever said I love you to somebody?
Of course I've said I love you.
Okay.
To somebody.
No, but I'm saying like a significant other, not obviously to your family or anything like that. Obviously,
No,
you
but
love your
like
family.
me being the first one?
Yeah.
Me being the first to say I love you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And if you did, how long was it? How long was it into it? I'm telling you, bro, that like
That's hard.
It's hard. Cause someone asked me this question recently, and
Uh-huh.
honestly, I was like, "Damn, I don't remember if it was faster."
But okay,
How long it
so
took.
should the guy say it or the girl say it
Nah,
first?
for sure, it should be initiated by the guy. But my thing is this, like, cause I was talking to this one person, they're like, "Oh, it has to be minimum like 3 months, like you said."
Right.
But then it's like, okay, so say you feel like you love this person,
Uh-huh.
should the guy wait, or should he just say even though he feels it? You get me?
Like if I say I love you and you didn't say it back?
No, say like, okay, say we're dating in a hypothetical. And then you tell me like, oh, like, you know, probably 3 months. You kind of give me like a time frame of how you expect things to work. And then like, I'm over here saying like, damn, but I really do love this girl. But should I like stop refrain myself from saying it until those 3 months happen? Or should I say it like, even though I feel it?
I would just wait.
Wait.
Just wait.
Oh, okay.
I would wait.
You hear that, gentlemen?
Because you're in the heat. Like you're in the heat of the moment. And then what if you just like say it and then you're like, what if she does the one thing that you don't like and then you take it back?
For sure. That makes sense.
I would feel like I can't do that.
Yeah.
If I were to be the one. Omi, what do you think? When is it like the perfect time?
Me, like myself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would say like a month and a half.
Oh,
Damn,
shoot.
homie, she said a month and a half.
That's what I'm saying. It's subjective.
Some guy I was talking to, and he told me within like the first 3 weeks.
Fuck.
And the other one is that I love you.
Oh yeah, no, that was crazy. No, that one was crazy.
Damn.
No, yeah, no. That is weird vibes.
Yeah, nah. I mean, a month
was
is
nice.
kind of crazy.
What about you, Jose?
If your man told you right now that he said that he loves you, how would you feel?
I don't know, bro. It's too soon, little bit.
Too soon?
I said it when I was blacked out, bro.
Oh, he said he was blacked out, but that's what I'm saying. If you say it when you're drunk, you low key mean it type stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you feel the emotion, but in a way, there's a lot of things like that. I feel like, especially in relationships, is like you may feel it, but it doesn't necessarily mean you should.
That's
do it
why I
or
would
say it.
rather wait.
Yeah.
Like, let's wait. Like,
Yeah.
even like, let's push it to 4 months. Let's just confirm these feelings. Like,
For
you're
sure.
sticking with me. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go on a quick break, and then we'll be right back and get more into these questions. All right, welcome back, you guys. Okay,
Go ahead. Next one.
this is a yes or no answer. and then
Okay.
we'll discuss or debate after. And everybody has to answer, okay?
Uh-huh.
Can you be friends with an ex?
Damn.
Me?
Uh-huh.
No.
No. Damn. I would say you shouldn't be. Because I feel like there are those relationships.
Isaac, yes or no?
No, but hear me out. I feel like you shouldn't be, because there are those like breakups where it's like you break up but you're still like friends, or you leave off on good terms,
Right?
and it could feel like, all right, we could just be friends, but you shouldn't do it. So no, my answer is no, and definitely.
Okay.
100%.
Omi? No?
Yeah.
Jose? Yes or no? Don't say
This guy's straight. I know
Yes
damn
or
well,
no?
bro.
I don't know. I think, like Isaac said, if they end up on good terms, then I feel like good friends.
Nah. 'Cause-
David, yes or no? No?
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
It's just not a good idea.
It's just not. And I feel like I would say it depends. Like, yeah, as a girl, I would feel insecure. Again, hypothetically, if we were dating, if we dated, we ended, whatever, I would feel insecure.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or what? Okay, so what do you think about this? And this can be in this situation too. What if your girl has a guy best friend, and he's straight?
Yeah.
He's straight,
Yeah.
and he's not dating anybody. Or I'm your girl best friend. You have
Yeah.
a lot of people that around you that are girls' best friends.
Yeah, I think with that is like, all right, if you meet me prior, so say like there's a girl I'm dating right now, like you guys are gonna be in my life in some way, shape, or form, absolutely, because of all the history that we've had. So it's like, I'm gonna make sure that you feel secure in every way, shape, or form, that what I tell you is the truth, and that like, trust me that there's nothing here, and obviously be honest about the whole situation, how the dynamic works. But it really depends on the person, because it's like, say if someone tries to come in my life right now and say like, oh, I don't want you being friends with them, I'm gonna be like, bro, like this is my life. Like if you're gonna like me, you're gonna like me for how my life is set up. Now with an ex is completely different. That for sure I understand completely. But as far as like my friends that I've had for a long time, and there's never been anything that's been going on or anything like that, then it kind of is what it is. Like, and vice versa. If I'm over here trying to date this girl and she has like a guy best friend, it's just kind of like, I feel like I'm playing it wrong if I go into her life and telling, hey, you need to get rid of this guy or whatever. I'm going to tell her what's good. Like, hey, your guy best friend, if you give him the opportunity, if you kind of like let the boundaries down and let your walls down, like, would he do some shit with you? Absolutely. Because guys, because guys are guys. And I'm just going to give her a heads up. So it's like, to me, it's all about, I'm going to give you a heads up of how I feel about certain things. And then it's up to you if you like respect it or you don't.
Right.
But can you have like a guy best friend, a girl best friend? Yeah,
I think
you can.
it's possible.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
'Cause,
look,
like-
we've been friends for a long time, and we have never even gotten close or anything like that. So it is possible, but you just have to be, honest.
I think it speaks on security as well. Like, how confident is this person?
Exactly.
And like, obviously we have boundaries. Like, we don't even have boundaries because there's nothing to like, there. But like, it's like, this is my best friend, or like if it was Bilito or if it was Jose or whatever, it's like, no, like these are people that have entered my life before you.
Yeah,
and
that's
they're
what I'm
gonna be
saying.
like, this is what's important to me. This is, obviously there's nothing here.
Yeah.
If now it's different if me and you had history.
No, of course, that's completely different. But
Like,
that's what I'm saying. You have to be
weird.
honest with the person. Be like, hey, I used to have some shit with this person. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, then I understand completely because of obviously the history or the shit that we've done in the past. But if it's like, hey, I've been honest with you, I let you know, like, hey, this is what it is with this person. Like, nothing's ever gone down. They're just my friends and shit like that. Then, it's either you respect that or it's going to be, a hard time for you, because I wouldn't leave my friends for a girl who's just entering my life right now.
Okay, but what if this girl, like, what if you felt like she was it?
Damn, that's tough. Nah, I feel like I would, choose my history with my friends over a girl, no matter how much I felt for her.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
this is my life. You gotta love me for my life in a way, like the way I live it, who I am, my friends, my family. And if you don't, then that's kind of your decision if you want to walk away from that.
Damn.
And vice versa, because like I wouldn't want to go into somebody's life and start saying, "Oh, you need to drop this person, you need to drop that
Oh yeah,
person."
that'd be weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when what I feel like when a guy says it, it's like more like, is it machista?
Yeah, exactly. Where
Like
it's like, oh, you got to stop going out.
Yeah,
you can't
no.
have friends or anything like that. Because
Sorry,
then
baby,
that to
but
me
no.
shows me like, are you insecure?
Yeah, no.
You're like, you're not secure in what we have, and you have some insecurities, and that's already like toxica vibes, low key,
For real.
high key.
Very high.
True.
Strength. Let's have another shot.
These are getting good, bro.
They're getting good. And
We're
I have a
going
good
down
one.
this-
I have a good one
Okay.
after.
Okay. All right, mine's a 2-part question.
Okay, go.
All right. Hold on, let me take the shot.
If I'm on my phone, it's because I'm looking at the questions, guys. Okay.
All right. Say you're talking to this guy and you guys decide to be intimate, do the coochie coochie, the type stuff. Does it matter if he's good? Like, are you willing to teach him to be good in bed? Or if he's just bad, you're just like, nah.
In this time of my life.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Like, do you feel like stuff in bed can be
He's a good.
taught?
Okay, wait. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Like, everything that you would want in a guy is great. He's been treating you right, pays for dinner the whole night, tall, dark, and handsome, the way you like him with a beardy though. But it comes time to be intimate and he's just not hitting the spots. Are you willing to
fuck.
teach him? Like, grow in love, if you know what I mean?
Right.
Or you're just like, nah, I just can't do it. Like,
I feel like I would give it a try.
okay.
I would like, and if you don't get better, oh my god! But it's cause okay, that's I don't know, bro.
It's crazy.
I don't know. It's because I don't want to think about it just as sex.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like that, when the person, but
Yeah.
like, if I see myself marrying you, we got to figure this out.
Yeah.
So maybe
That's what I'm saying.
I would try.
Yeah.
I would try.
Like, it's not just like a one night stand type of thing. Like, this guy, like, you've been seen and then it's the first time you guys do something and then it's just like, Diablo, like, this is not
If he was a virgin, then that's different.
okay.
I don't have the time to teach you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like, I'm not saying like I hole around and all this shit, but I just
Yeah,
like,
okay, but what's the youngest you would date?
youngest?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 26 right now.
Yeah.
24.
24. Okay, but being
Youngest. And
Okay,
that's
but
like
that's-
even pushing it.
but that's the thing, like being 24 and a virgin is kind of crazy. So you're definitely not gonna end up with a virgin.
Isaac, but we can't judge because what if he's Christian?
No, I'm okay. That's true, but I'm saying like he should have some sort of experience in a
yeah.
way, for sure. So, like we'll just say like the odds of you finding a virgin is gonna be very hard
Slim.
at 24,
Yes.
for sure.
Okay.
So he's not a virgin, so it's not like you're gonna put, he's still on training wheels type shit. Like,
Right.
it just means that it's time to get intimate, and then this guy's just like,
I think I would try. I would just like, obviously you're still getting to know each other even physically. Like,
yeah,
you got to have those very open and honest conversations, very uncomfortable.
yeah,
Probably. And like kind of introduce certain things and,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I would try. Why? Would you like, what if she didn't know how to work it?
Damn, I feel like for a guy it's different because I feel like with guys is a lot easier to please compared to a woman. Like with women is like a whole strategic, game plan that you have to have. But I feel like with guys it's a lot easier to kind of like teach her. And if anything, like, the fact that a girl doesn't know what she's doing in a way could be a good thing because you're like, damn, bro, like she's never been with anybody else type
Right.
stuff. She doesn't know what she's doing.
I just feel like it's harder on girls because I feel like girls get in their head a lot more.
Yeah.
Because
for
it's
sure.
like, what if he doesn't like this? So does that goes to another thing. Does it annoy you when girls overthink it too much?
Nah, I feel like, okay, if they overthink it to the point where they're like, oh, they don't want to do things, then yeah, that could get annoying. But if they have the like attitude of like, all right, like, hey, maybe I'm not doing it right, but like teach me, like show me, then I could work with, something like that. But she's just like, oh no, but I don't want that, and they're like, just overthinking or just being like too much in their head, then it's kind of like, are you not willing to learn in a way?
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes to my question then.
Okay.
Is it true that all guys think about is sex?
Okay. Well, like, are you talking about like when they're like when I'm meeting a girl, am I all I'm thinking about is having
Yeah,
sex?
like, because girls probably be like, oh, damn, he probably just wants to have sex with me. Like,
Yeah. Not necessarily. So I feel like with guys is like, all right, if he's really interested in you, like he'll wait if you make him wait. But if you deny him that and he gets salty or he just stops talking to you, then yeah, that's all he wants from you, type of stuff. But for the right girl, like she's making me wait however long that may be, not too long, hopefully. But yeah, I'll be willing to wait because it's like it's all about the girl, and I like her, and it's of like above that. Like the physical will come, but my feelings for her is like regardless whether if we do anything sexually or not.
okay.
Yeah.
But so what do you think about girls that have sex on the first date?
Ooh, that's I mean, I feel like at our age, it's kind of like you're a grown woman, you know? If that's the way you do things, then in a way it's just kind of like you say a lot about yourself, but it all just goes back to the personality type of thing, like who you really are. Cause you know I've been in a situation where you know I may have done something on the first night, and then I end up liking the girl a lot, and then it just goes from there. But you know there is like a certain message you are kind of like sending if you do like end up sleeping with somebody on the first night. It's not something I would recommend, but it could pay off. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. I'm just going to keep asking.
yeah. Go ahead.
Is a girl being a virgin important to you?
Nah,
No?
not at like maybe when I was younger for sure, but now that I'm older, like I said, the odds of finding someone who's a virgin is just like very unlikely at all. So it's just like it's whatever. If someone's past, like it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna think myself of like that I'm better than you in a way because whatever you're or like you're not a virgin anymore. You get me?
Right.
It is what it is. Like we're older. We're 26. For me to think that someone hasn't done anything with somebody is like that's kind of dumb. Yeah.
Okay. And what if she had an OnlyFans?
Um.
What do guys think about girls that have OnlyFans?
Obviously, there's a certain perception of girls that have OnlyFans, which is always leaning towards like a negative
Of course.
point of view or negative like a connotation on them. But at least with me, if I'm like trying to date you, if you're doing my line is like nudes. Like if you're doing nudes and posting videos like that, like I just couldn't do it.
Right.
Like there has to be something that's just like saved for me type of thing as your man.
Yeah.
But if you're over here like posting bikini pics and like lingerie and like risque photos in a sense, I mean it is what it is. Like that's what we see on Instagram. Like
Anyways.
you probably post that on Instagram. But yeah, right when it crosses like nudes and like certain videos and stuff like that, then I'm like, I'm good. No hate to them. Like, hey, get your bread, get your money, get your bag. But I personally couldn't be with somebody like that. Like something has to be mine. And like there have to be some things that only I see.
Like a certain limit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Let's see. Okay, say your man has an OnlyFans. Because there's guys now that do OnlyFans. And say he does the whole thing. He be showing his trumpet and everything. Like,
And he's having sex? Like he's collabing and all that?
yeah, say he does that. But then no, not at all. Okay, but say he's like, all right, I'm going to stop. I'll stop for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there's a lot more guys now that over here like do OnlyFans.
I feel like it's a little sus for me.
Yeah.
Like it's just, it goes back to the content. Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. No, it's just, it's way too like, not awkward, but it's like, again, like I would rather have something for me.
Yeah.
And like, if you're straight and you're posting content that doesn't make it seem like that, like that's a little suspect.
Yeah.
Obviously not like against anything or whatever, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that goes to my question. So what if your girl has dated a girl before?
Ooh. That's kind of crazy. Because I've never been in that situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, I think it all goes back to like your partner making you feel secure, like, hey, I'm with you and I like you and I want to be with you and I don't want to be with anybody else, then it is what it is. Like, so I don't think it's a big of an issue. Cause I mean, what's the difference between like being with a guy and being with a girl and like the past being different?
Right.
You know, you just gotta make like when you go to the club with this girl. Now you gotta double the work because you gotta look out for the guys and the girls that are trying to get with your girl. You feel me?
I do. Okay.
It's double the work, double the stress, low key. Cause like, damn, you know your girl looking at girls and guys, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Cause I don't know
Low-key.
if I could be with a guy that's
been with a guy.
been with a guy.
Nah,
or that's
that makes
bi.
sense.
And I say that so respectfully to like
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
the community, but me, Jenicka, myself,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems like a little sexist,
No,
right?
not necessarily, because obviously like same thing here with me is it would definitely make me feel a little bit more like insecure because of like how girls interact. Because it's like now, say if the girl that I was with a girl in the past or she's bi or whatever, I'm like, damn, like, you know how girls are with girls? They're like very bubbly, very affectionate. So then to me, I'm just like, damn, like, all right, are they just being girly? Are they just being like friends? Or is there a little some more going on here? So I guess it would just be hard to like interpret that. You know?
Right.
At least for me. But whatever, like I said, if my partner makes me feel secure and you know what she's telling me and the things that she is making me feel good about in the sense of our like terms in the relationship, then fuck it, whatever. But it would be like a little more stressful, you know, because you got girls and guys to worry about in a way.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go on a quick break, and then we'll be right back and get more into these questions. All right, welcome back, you guys. For yourself, because I have a good one.
Okay, hold on. It's my turn.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about?
Okay, wait. Let's drink first.
Okay.
Because I feel like. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Okay, go.
Low key, this is what, like 6? Fuck.
I don't know. Well, they're little. But.
Damn. Okay. How do you feel about getting back with your ex, and like if you feel okay with it? What about if he cheated on you?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Would you give him a second chance?
I was gonna ask you how
Have you ever been
do you
cheated on?
feel about cheating? No.
Okay.
No.
So you may see a little different though.
I may see different. Okay,
Yeah.
ask me again.
Okay. So the first part of the question is how do you feel about getting back with your ex?
Getting back with my ex.
Yeah.
It depends.
Uh-huh.
I feel like for
Depends
every
on
girl,
what?
I feel to the extent of why we broke up.
Okay.
Like, why did we break up in the first place? And is there any improvement from that? And if there's not, then absolutely not. Like,
okay.
I'm not wasting my time again.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the second part?
And then the second part, but what about if it's cheating?
If it was cheating?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Nah,
I'm not-
at all.
Nope. I love myself too much. You've already messed that boundary up. Like, that trust and all that. Like, I know girls go back to their exes all the time.
Yeah.
Respect to them. But I've seen that in, like, my family and, like, relationships close to me. It's like, no, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that.
Interesting.
Like, you have the balls.
I
to cheat on me
don't know.
first.
I don't know though, because you've never been cheated on, and it like says with a person that you really, really like, that you thought that you were gonna be with them.
You
like,
didn't love me enough to respect me.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
To respect me or to respect what
Yeah,
we had.
yeah.
What do you feel about cheating? What if she cheated on you?
All right. So I have been in a relationship where I've been cheated on, and when I first found out, it was like, oh hell no, like. I just remember like being on the phone with her and just going off and saying literally every little thing that I could say to like, you know, cut deep and make her feel like shit. But then after, I just like thought about, I'm like, damn, bro, I've been with this girl for a long time. Like, fuck, like, she just made a mistake? Like, you know, I've been in those positions where I necessarily didn't cheat, but I like, you know, those thoughts come into your head and it's just a moment. So I contemplated. I was like, damn, maybe I should like, you know, try to work things out or whatever.
Right.
But I understand why people do get back with their ex, even though they cheated, because sometimes just like you feel like it's a moment or whatever. They made a mistake. But I think it all just goes back to the other person. Like if they're doing the work, if they're doing everything that they like need to do in order to prove themselves to you, then I understand. But like now going forward in my life, at this point in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't.
Does it make you feel insecure? Does, like, not in the, maybe, I don't want to say long term, but in the moment, does it like, damn, like, what's wrong with me? Because I know for girls, it's like, fuck, what did I do wrong? Like, am I too ugly? Am I like, what, like, was the sex not good? This is
Yeah. No, I mean, at least for me now, like, I don't feel necessarily like insecure, like, say with the girls that I've dated in the past about like being cheated on again.
Mm-hmm.
But it is always kind of like in the back of your head, like, oh, damn, this is going to happen again, you know?
Yeah.
Because you think about like when you're the person who's gotten cheated on, you're just like, damn, but what did I do wrong for that to happen to me? You know, like I look at my situation, I'm like, damn, bro, like the only thing I did wrong necessarily was that like I was, you know, it was long distance. But aside from that, like I felt like I was doing everything that I needed to do as a boyfriend. And for that still to happen, I was just like, fuck, you know, like I get it, but then I'm just like, but I didn't do necessarily anything wrong. You know, I feel like I was doing everything I could do.
Uh-huh.
So it is always in the back of your head, but you just can't allow that stuff to like affect your current situation if you are dating somebody.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's tough. I get why people do it, get back with their exes even though they cheat on. But I feel like I just wouldn't do it. I just move on. Like there's plenty of other people out there than to be with the person who cheated on you.
True. Omi, would
Yeah.
you get back with your ex if he cheated?
If I knew about it only or everybody else?
Oh, okay, that's another
Damn,
factor.
if everybody knew.
That's another factor, low key.
If it was, okay, like how many people know though?
Like my close friends, like you, Jenicka, Orlando. Like
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm a true believer that people could change,
Right.
but I feel like it depends how it was, like how it happened, and like what he did.
Mhm.
I feel like there's a lot
Yeah.
of, you know.
David, if you were cheated on, would you get back with her?
Depends on the situation.
Right?
Well, see, that's what I'm
How
saying.
it happened.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense why people, because you just.
I
feel so
just
much
I
for
just feel
somebody.
like you have to have a certain respect for a person no matter what we're going through. Like if we're in an argument and then you go off to like to go cheat on me or whatever, like there's a certain level of respect and a line that shouldn't be crossed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you already wanted to be with somebody else, then you should already break up with me.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. Just tell me, be
Of
honest.
course.
I feel like guys and girls should just be honest about
Yeah.
what they're feeling.
Yeah.
And it's right?
Yeah.
No?
It's because you're very cutthroat. Like you don't give a fuck. You like,
Yeah, you're black and white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're black and white. You like yo.
But that's the thing, like life and relationships aren't linear.
Yeah.
And they're not just straight shot. It's always like a thing here, there, up, down, and it just gets complicated
This man.
because your emotions, bro, your emotions get the best of you sometimes.
I
and-
don't have time to waste. I feel like I'm in the point in my life I don't have time to waste.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how you
don't-
feel right now. But then once you feel a connection towards
No,
somebody,
bro,
I'm telling
no.
you, it's different.
No, I just
It's
like
different.
it's just respect. Like I love myself and respect myself too much, and I could read you like this. Like if
Yeah.
there's guys that we've seen and like we've read them like off
Yeah.
like this, like oh
Yeah,
we know
yeah,
that this
yeah.
guy's a fucking player or this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. Like and I wouldn't even dare to like mess around because I already know I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I've seen it too much around me where it's just like I respect and love myself too much. And I don't have the time. Like if you're going to be, say if I find someone that's 28, 30, whatever, do not waste my time. We're already too old for this shit.
Of course.
Like don't like.
Of course.
Or am I, maybe
No,
that's just me.
no, what you're saying, it makes sense. Like I understand that 100%. But then you like once you like apply certain situations and dilemmas and emotions and everything that you have, like say you moved in with this person, like you over here like
Nope.
thinking about marriage and stuff like
Nope.
that.
So why
it plays
did you
a fact.
move in
It's
with
no.
me?
What I'm saying is that it's not just that easy to be like, oh, nah, I'm done with this
Nope.
person. Da, 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 da. Like,
Nope.
I don't know.
Jenicka would be that person though. I
Maybe,
swear to you.
maybe.
Jenicka would be that person.
You're the type to like throw his shit outside.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you
I'll
throw
shit
his
that
shit
shit
up?
on fire. I'll
You
put
would
the
you throw
Carrie
it?
Underwood song like
No,
Bitch, get the fuck out.
Okay. Say you moved in with this guy. Would you throw his shit outside? Like
Of
that?
course.
No.
Yes, I'll put it in a nice box for
Damn.
you.
A nice box is crazy.
I'll put it in a nice little box. Your shit is out.
Would you key his car and like write cheater on
No,
it?
no. I'll play the song, but I won't do that. I'm not gonna, you know.
That's crazy.
Just try to get
Are
stay out of
you okay?
lawsuits
Are you a
here.
little bit toxic or no?
Hold on.
Okay. Would you go through his phone? Would you go through his phone?
If I had a reason to go through your phone.
Oh my god.
If you gave me a
that's
reason, like
crazy.
if you stopped like being affectionate with me, like if you just like were giving me the vibes, I'd probably ask first. I'd ask you like, hey, like is everything okay?
I don't
Like
think it would matter at that point. You're still going through that shit though.
I'll go through it after.
That's what I'm saying. You'll ask him, but if he's like, nah, babe, we're good, you're still gonna go through that shit low key.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
will.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be asking him.
But
like
you'll never
that.
know that I did. I'm like,
Yeah, that's the sneaky part of you.
yeah. I mean, I just feel
Okay.
like every girl, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
You owe me. Do not act like you wouldn't go through his phone.
Porque lo que el corazón no ve, no siente. What the heart doesn't see, the heart doesn't feel. So it's like if you're gonna look through it mentally, you gotta
Okay.
know if I see something.
If I see something, I rather know now.
Uh-huh.
But okay, so it's like,
Okay. Hold on. Say you go through his phone and you see a DM of a girl like hard eyes, like one of his like pictures or whatever, a story.
and he replied or
And
he didn't reply.
He replies. Is that cheating to you?
That's not cheating.
That's not.
It's not
But
cheating.
you'll call him out on his shit. be
I'll
like,
call
"Yo,
him
what
out.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's
like-
cheating? Just like physical interaction with a girl,
Cheating is
like kissing, dancing.
beautiful. I mean, it depends. If it was just one reply, or if it was a reaction like a tap, that's not cheating.
No, for sure.
But if it, I don't know. Like,
All right,
actually.
so say like the girl responds hard eyes and then he responds like thanks boo.
Thanks, boo. You're out of line. Thanks, boo. What the
Like,
fuck?
thanks beautiful or something like
No. No. Like, why are you calling?
that. That's crazy.
I don't
Nah,
know.
that's what I'm saying.
What would you
like-
consider cheating then?
Nah, to me, cheating is like anything physical for sure, like kissing,
course,
dancing, like going on dates. Like you're intentionally like doing that shit. But say like if she's entertaining somebody,
Yeah,
damn,
that's
that
what
to
I'm
me
saying.
is like, all right, bro. This kind of you kind of understand the person that you're with. Like they're entertaining it because like there's already something happening here in a way. Where
Right.
they're like premeditating a certain like thing that they want to do eventually in a way. It's definitely a red flag of like, hey, you could be with a potential cheater type shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like you're already giving me those vibes.
Yeah,
So no.
exactly. So it's like it's up to you whether you decide to stay with that person. But it's like if you give any of that sort of like attention, then just be ready. Like don't be surprised like, oh my God, I can't believe this person cheated. Like, bro, they were entertaining that shit. Like that's what they wanted to do eventually. It just didn't happen because they were tied down or because they felt guilty. But then, well, I feel like with those type of people, it's like all it takes is for a situation to present itself, and then it's GG's from there. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't have the time.
It's tough.
Nope. I don't have time.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not that easy. There's a lot of like things that play into it, and you're
It
just like,
does.
"Damn,
There's a
I'm
lot
not
like
sure."
what ifs and this.
That's what I'm
this, and
saying.
that.
Like you won't leave him because he responded to a DM, but you'll leave him because whatever he kissed a girl at the club. You know?
Yeah.
But what led him to do that was because he probably responded to a DM prior and you just had
Right.
no idea. That's what I'm saying. It's not that easy.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a lot more complicated. You
Okay.
feel me? It's crazy.
All
All
right.
right, your turn.
Let's Let's drink this and then we're gonna go on break and then I have
Okay,
I have a good one.
All right, here's to
Our friendship,
here's to our
Isaac.
friendship, bro.
Cause this is just
We've been
years,
single
bro.
for what? You've been single for a while.
I've been single for 3
years?
4.
Damn. And I've been single for what, like a year and a half. So I'm
Yep.
catching up. We'll see. We'll see about that.
All right, welcome back, you guys. Okay, Isaac, how do girls know that a guy is not interested anymore? Like, what are signs that they should look for?
Ooh. I would say like if he just stops being intentional with the relationship, then it's it's trending in the wrong direction. Like if he stops planning dates, like doesn't really care to have like any interaction, whether if it's physical, like conversation wise, like he just doesn't really care, and he's just kind of like a robot in a sense. Like he's just there just to be there with you because you guys just have like history. Then yeah, it's like it's trending in the wrong direction. But I feel like guys are very, very, very like they won't say much, but you can know everything in their actions and what they do.
Right, because I feel like guys don't really share
For sure.
what they're feeling.
For sure.
So it's hard for girls to guess like what, like
Yeah. Because
what-
that's the thing. Is like we know that once we open our mouths, it's like a whole rabbit hole we're going to get into. And we know that we're going to have to talk about feelings and why this is happening. And then you guys might take it in the wrong way. So it's just like we won't say much. We won't talk about it. But I feel like you can know everything about your man and where he's at mentally, or especially how he feels about you and what he does. So it's like if he's playing out dates with you, is he being intentional? If he's thinking about you, texting you, calling you, like getting you things and stuff like that, like then you know your man is like, you know, really, really into you. But if he stops all that, you know, you might want to think about what's going on type shit.
You heard that, ladies?
Yeah, it's all about if you know what they say. It's like it's a corny thing to say, or it's like very you hear that a lot, but like if he could, he would, or if he wants to, he would, or some shit like that, or whatever. But that's true. Like
If he wanted to, he would.
yeah, exactly. If he wanted to, he would. That's facts right there. It's facts. Absolutely.
There's perfect examples. Okay.
Yeah.
When guys hang out,
Uh-huh.
do you guys talk about girls the way girls talk about guys?
Well, how do girls talk about guys?
Like, you know, girl time, like
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
yes.
But I think honestly, if you're a girl and your man's with his boys, you just don't want to know the things that are said, to be honest.
But why?
Because it's just like very yeah, exactly. Like, okay, ladies, I'm gonna tell you a little hack right now. All right, my boys, I'm sorry, but I'm on Jenicka's podcast, so this is for my girlies out here. If you want to know if some shit going on with your man, check the group chat. All right, the group chat with his boys tells you everything you need to know about.
Okay, is it just
Listen,
like
okay.
sexual?
No, not necessarily. So it's funny because with my ex-girlfriend, I was like, bro, you can go through my phone or whatever, you can check whatever. But I'm like, the one thing you can't check
Is the group chat.
Is my group chat with my boys, or like my conversation with my boys. Do not, like, that's like at all costs, not because I was doing anything, but just in case if my boys, you know, did something or said something, like it's between me and him. So I'm like, yo, you can check any conversation that I had with a girl, my DMs or anything like, but when it comes to my boys, like, do not do that, because it's not necessarily that they're doing anything wrong per se.
Okay, so bro code exists.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'm loyal to my boys 100%. I'll take some shit to the grave. Like,
But your boys aren't having sex with you. So why are you loyal to if they're not having
because
sex with
okay,
you?
at the end of the day, say my girl does cheat on me, guess who's gonna be there for me? My boys. My boys are gonna be the ones that hold me down. You feel me? My boys are the ones that are gonna be with me if my girl decides to leave me or not. It's just facts. But yeah, so like back to your question, like is guy talk like girl talk? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure girls, the way they talk about men, and it's like maybe not, like I feel like with guys it's just very raunchy. It's like non-filtered type of shit. It's more like that.
Guys, they're guys.
Exactly. It's more like the words that we'll use and type shit is more of just like very
Yes,
raunchy,
okay.
non-filtered.
Okay.
We don't care.
But it's not like the guys are talking shit about these girls.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
the girl you're with.
No. I mean, if anything, it'll be like, damn, bro, my girl's bugging. Like, yo, she acting stupid. And then we'll talk about like the situation or whatever. And then, but it's more to like, it's not that like we're trying to break up with our girl. It's more just like,
Venting.
we can vent, and then it's crazy because we won't get any feedback from our boys. It'd be more just like, damn, bro, like, yo, I hate that shit type of thing. It's like we won't talk about our feelings. It's more like we know we can vent, and you know we just feel comforted in a way because we're not gonna get the fucking talk from one of my boys type shit. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna hear me out, and that's where it stays, and then we're back to watching the game type shit. Yeah, exactly. There's no that's exactly it. It's like It's like we say some shit and then there's not gonna be like, but how's that make you feel? Like, why do you think that's going on? Like, bro, sometimes we just want to say shit just to get shit off our chest.
Oh my God.
And just end right there, and then back to watching the game or like back to whatever shit that we're doing and type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you go through my girl's trash either.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm pretty sure where girls is kind of like, all right, like. You guys will be like, oh, this guy's cute. And you'll be like, oh, I heard that he has a big, you know what? And then it's like girl talk, It's not that you're necessarily cheating, but it's just obviously things you wouldn't say in front of your man type shit. You get me? Because I know damn well you wouldn't be like, yeah, babe, he's kind of cute and he looks like he has a big, you know what? Like you would never say that in front of your man, but you say that in front of your girls. It's not cheating, but it's just like a different.
Yeah, that's
comfort.
fine. Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's
Exactly. Now there may be one of your people that is, doing something that they're not supposed to do.
Okay.
But, that's where exactly you would keep that to yourself. You wouldn't say it that way with everybody.
No.
So yeah, it is kind of similar.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay.
Because-
All right. Say that you're with your man, but you don't get along with his family. Is that a deal breaker?
What? We are so aligned because I was gonna ask you next.
Yeah.
What happens if your mom doesn't like me?
Oh yeah.
Something along those lines. Okay, you said what?
Yeah, so say you're in a relationship with somebody, but you don't get along with his family.
Fuck.
Yeah. Like, Thanksgiving, like this time of year, holidays, you're like, oh my God, this shit. But I'm talking about they just make you feel uncomfortable. Like, I've been in that position and that shit is just
that's
not uncomfortable.
hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, but how long have we been dating already? Because if it's the beginning, then okay. Then, like, I'll let it slide a little bit. Like, they're probably still getting to know me.
Okay, but it doesn't matter because it's like, say that you just don't vibe at all. And it's like one of those mother-in-laws that, like, there's nothing you can do. They're just not going to like. Because I've been in that position where it's like, all right, this girl's mom didn't like me. And then, bro, I would come with gifts, food, call her, give her updates. Like, the mom would personally text me and be like, yo, where's my daughter? Da, da, da. And I would be like, respond and be honest and all that stuff. And it didn't matter what I did. The lady just did not like me. So it's like, it's one of those situations where it's like, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, my
Si
God.
que no te gusta, que no te gusta. Like, she just doesn't fuck with you at all.
I don't know, bro.
Are you gonna
I honestly,
run it through?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel
tough.
like unless we're not married,
Yeah.
once we're married, I feel like we got to figure something out.
Oh, yeah, married for sure.
Like, you proposed me, like, we got to figure something out because this is your mom at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm the girl you want to be with the rest of your life. Like, I've shown and I've proved myself enough to my ability. I don't know, for girls, it's a lot more like if they don't like me, it's harder. It's like, why don't you like me? I'm doing everything that I could right.
Yeah.
But then obviously there's girls that don't. I
That's
don't know.
what I'm saying.
Okay, so if your mom said I don't like the girl, what are you doing?
Ooh, nah. At least my mom, my real mom, I've never had that issue with whoever I brought home. But say if I was in that position, nah, because I feel like at that point it's just like, all right, mama, if you don't like my girl, that's your problem, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the one that's waking up next to her and dealing with her shit. So if you don't like her, that's a personal problem you gotta figure out. But if she's my girl and I love this girl and like I want to do my life with her, then fuck it. Like I don't give a fuck if her family likes me or if my family doesn't like her. I'm gonna see it through.
Yeah.
Even though it's gonna be a fucking annoying ass time like during the holidays, but whatever. I will fucking sit my ass on that couch and fucking put a smile and nod the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you're married at this point, okay?
Yeah.
What are we taking care of first? Your mom, your wife, or your daughter?
Damn.
And I saw this on a podcast the other day, and I was like, oh, that's a good question I'm going to ask. Your mom, your wife, or your daughter? A guy's perspective.
Yeah. Damn. All right, so if this is my wife, then I would say my kid first, because I feel like they deserve to live a life, and I've already lived my life to a certain extent, so I feel like they're going to be first. Damn, bro. Fuck. Then I'll say my wife and then my mom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's because I feel like if I'm married though, this is like I'm married.
Yes,
I have a kid with this woman. I'm in love with my wife type shit. Yeah, that'll be my wife. But say if it's just a girlfriend, oh fuck that. Then it'll be, you know.
Yeah, it'd be different.
Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be my mom, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be like that. I love you, mom, but you know,
Yeah.
if
No,
this is my wife,
honestly,
low key.
and I'm not gonna. I don't want to say it, but like,
Yeah.
we know what it says biblically.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're ministry to take care of her.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly.
But that's beyond the point. But
Yeah.
okay. Do you believe in mama boy theory?
Mama boy theory.
Like, this person is a mama's boy. Like, okay, I guess this question is for me. If I dated a mama's boy,
Okay.
like, they go and run to tell their moms everything. Like,
Oh,
their
so
mom
basically
gets
it's
super
like
involved. Like,
A
he's
trio.
the only boy.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess I guess in a guy's perspective, it could be for like the dad or like the brother.
Yeah.
Are you running away?
I would say like if I'm serious with the person, then I'll give him an opportunity to change the dynamic. Because if it feels like a 3-party instead of a party of 2, then that's when it's like, all right, this is never gonna work type shit. It has to be like we're a team, me and my girl, and then everybody's on the outside type of shit. Doesn't matter how close they are to us, but at the end of the day, it's a nucleus of 2. It's me and my girl. And then if it's someone else trying to get involved, then it'll never work. Because you'll hold that person's opinion like affect yours and what you should do and what the right thing is to do, and whatever that person says, you're low key you're gonna do in a way, and it'll affect so much. So it's like you're not even thinking for yourself. You're allowing someone to influence your decision. Yeah. So in a way, it's like I'll lose every time. In a way.
Well, I've dated a mama's boy.
Damn.
And that was annoying as fuck.
I bet, right?
It's just like, are you gonna listen to me or?
That's
but
what
my
I'm
mom
saying.
says this, but my mom says that, and then the mom gets involved, and the mom's calling me, and it's like, I heard about this argument with this, this, and that. It's like, no, like grow up.
Yeah.
Like, it's handled it on your own. You're over. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's very unattractive for a girl.
For sure.
And it's just like, or like, girl. Okay, what if your girl had daddy issues? Is that like a red flag?
I mean, like, that's the thing. You should already know right off the bat what type of girl that you're with. Like, so, like, daddy issues is, like, evident from the start.
Is that a red flag for Isaac, though?
Yeah, I would say in a sense, like, one thing I can do, just based on how my life is, like, dealing with social media and, like, you know, especially knowing the dynamic of my friendships, like, being around the girls and stuff like that, it's, like, I can never be with somebody who's insecure. Like, if you're not securing yourself, then it's just going to be a hard time with me. Because, like, I'm going to make sure you feel secure in what we have. But if you don't understand the lifestyle that I live, then it's just kind of like, you know, it's going to be a rough time for you. Yeah. You know? So that's the thing. Like, daddy issues for me is like, all right, you're insecure. You need me to affirm you all the time. You need me to hold your hand. You basically need me to give you everything that your dad couldn't. Yeah. And that's not my responsibility. That's true. I'm trying to be your man, trying to take care of you, protect you, and, you know, like, do what I can in my capability to a certain extent. Because if, like, we're not even married and we're just getting to know each other, there's only so much I could do, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it is tough. But, you know, it's like, I'm very blunt. It's like, hey, this is my life. This is how it's set up. And either you get that or you don't. It is what it is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Damn, I was gonna ask you something. Hold on. All right, are you open to dating someone?
Yes.
You are.
Isaac, we're so connected because my question was gonna be how do you think should girls shoot their shot first?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Is it attractive or is it like,
hell yeah.
Oh my God, she's desperate?
No, hell yeah. I love when a girl shoots her shot first because it tells me, okay, so my big pet peeve or what turns me off with a girl is when they're indecisive. So, like, to me, a girl who shoots her shot first, to me is like, all right, this girl knows what she wants.
Okay, what is a shooting a shot like example? Like, oh damn, like she likes me, this and that.
Okay.
Or she messages
I
me
mean,
first
yeah,
or
it
something?
it could start in the DM, you know,
Okay.
and be like, oh, I like your shirt, or I like, oh, you look cute, or whatever, like shit like that, like very no, but it could be like very innocent, like, oh, I like your shoes, oh, dope outfit,
Okay.
and that to me, like a girl tell me that, like, okay, you know, the odds of you sending that to every guy is very slim, you know, so it's like that to me, if I find like the girl like, okay, good, this girl's attractive, like, all right, I'm a like, you know, kind of like match her energy, and then from there it could lead to something. But I don't take like a girl that tells me like, or that shoots her shot in the DM in a sense and like hearts the message or like sends like hard eyes or like cute or says something. I don't take that as like, oh, this girl's being thirsty or anything like
Okay.
that. It's more of like, okay, like this girl is low key like, you know,
Okay.
telling me in a way she's interested.
Okay.
But if it's not like social media wise, so I mean, we go to like a lot of social media events and stuff like that, and it could just be like, you know, okay, so I'll be very transparent and honest.
Okay.
So all right, so this girl that I'm seeing right now, I'm dating or whatever.
Okay.
We talk about like how we first met and stuff like that, and then in a way she did shoot her shot first with me. So she says that when she saw me, like she knew she found me attractive and she thought that I would be a potential candidate in her life. So she would like share her drinks with me and stuff like that and like kind of exclude everybody else and like talk to me only. And then I saw that I was like, all right, either this girl's just really friendly or this girl's really interested in me.
Okay.
And then throughout the whole night, it was just kind of like, all right, she would give her attention only to me, like take shots with me, and it just kind of felt like, all right, me and this girl have a connection type of thing. And I didn't take that in the wrong way. I didn't take like, oh, this girl's being a hoe or anything like that. It just was like, oh, this girl is like showing me that she wants me, she finds me attractive, and I liked it, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when a girl shoots her shot, how do you know it's reciprocated? Like, how do we know like the guy wants it back, or like?
Like he's feeling your shot. Like,
Yes,
yeah, he's telling you like, oh, I'm glad you kind of shot your shot.
Okay.
I would say like, so when she did that to me when we were at this event, it was more like, all right, like if you're kind of like giving your attention to me, then I'm gonna ignore everybody else type shit too, and I'm gonna give you the exact same attention back. So like when she was kind of like giving me the signal of like, hey, you know, like I kind of like you and I want to spend my time with you, then I was like, all right, cool. So I like would only like talk to her in a way and just like dance with her, give her shots and stuff like that. But it was like only with her. I wouldn't like, okay, give her a shot and then look for another girl and like do some shit with her. It was like specifically towards her
Okay.
type stuff. Yeah.
All right.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like a man will for sure let you know, like, hey, like I fuck with you, I feel you, like I like you, and it's gonna be very evident. Like you don't have to be guessing type of thing.
Okay, but if you're guessing that, that's probably like.
Yeah, if you're guessing, if you're like, damn, I wonder if he likes. Oh, but he went to go talk to this girl after me and stuff like that, and you know they're like not friends and it look kind of flirty. Then it's like, damn, you know, it's kind of like he may not be his potential first candidate in a way. You may be a little down the line.
Well, that's good to know.
Type of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
right,
But that's the thing. I feel like with guys, it's like you never have to be wondering. Because after that, like, I was very kind of like clear with her. Like, yo, I'm trying to see with you. I'm trying to be with you. Like,
Right.
and nobody else. And I made that very clear.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take that into my notebook. Put it in my mental
Yeah.
notebook.
Nah, but it is something that you'll know for sure.
All right. We're going to close it out. Last one.
Okay.
How do you know?
Oh, hold on. Let's do a cheers.
Okay, let's cheers. Last
Damn.
drink. Hold on. Let me word my question correctly.
Damn. That's what, like 10? I don't even
What
know.
is it, GG's? Like, you're hanging up your jersey, you're
jersey?
retiring.
Yeah.
When is it like? What's a good time period before you get married or propose? Let's say.
Propose? Damn. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I feel like there's a lot that has to happen before you even think about proposing. But like, say even like being boyfriend and girl, because that's something that's like I just would never do with anybody. So imagine like you've been single for 3 years. So even you saying that you have a boyfriend is going to feel like a big deal to you.
Yes.
And same here for me. Like I've been single for a year and 6 months, and I maybe have seen and gone on dates like a handful of times because I'm a type of person like I'm not just going to waste my time with anybody. So for me, it's like when you are willing to like stop your life for somebody in a way, then that's when you know like, all right, you are really, 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 really like this guy and you can see yourself like having a future with them. So at least with like this girl that I'm seeing now, I'm just like, there are times where I'm like, all right, this is really inconvenient for me to do this, but I like her so much that I'm going to do it in a way. So it's like I'm pressing pause in my life just to like be around this girl and like make sure that she's a part of my life. And I'm sending a message of like, hey, I'm literally doing all this shit just to be with you. So when you find that person where you're like, damn, it's kind of annoying to do this, or it's really inconvenient, or it really doesn't make sense to do this. When you find yourself doing that shit for them, then you know it's you low key are about to be down bad, disgustingly. And I'm telling you from experience right now that I'm like seeing this girl, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm low key down bad. I'm doing all this shit for this girl, and it's like, not that I mean in a negative way, but it's kind of like I just would never do this for somebody that I just don't like, or that I don't see myself having a future in a way.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, I have one more.
Okay.
Why do guys... Is it a red flag for a guy not to post their girl on social media?
Well, I think...
Or why, like,
Okay.
why guys don't?
I think it all depends on the timing and the reason why.
Okay.
So sometimes it's just too early, you know? Like, if you just like are dating a month
But
and...
if you've been together for a long time.
No. Tampoco así. Like, if you're dating a long time, like you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, okay, that's when I would say would be the time.
Okay.
So if you guys are official, you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, he's not posting you, he don't belong to you, girl.
Okay.
Like, he belong to the streets type shit.
Okay.
But yeah, like if you're boyfriend and girlfriend and he's not posting you and shit that you guys do, and like he's not making evident that like that you guys are together, then it's low key, you may have a problem. But like saying this thing that I'm doing with this girl is like, we're not posting each other like that because it's just like,
It's too soon.
yeah, it's not necessarily that it's too soon, but it's like we're just enjoying our time together, and it's our stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And we know that the moment we make it public, in a sense, that we say like, yo, we're together, if it, you know, happens, then it's like is no longer our thing. In a sense, it's like everybody knows type shit, and everybody will have an opinion, and everybody be like, oh, you know, why him, why her, X, Y, and Z. So it's like you don't like, it's kind of a good thing that some things are just private, because once it does become public, especially what we do, it's like it no longer, everybody will have an opinion about that. But yeah, I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend, if he's not posting you, you got something to worry about, low key.
There you go. Okay. The question you guys have been asking has been answered by a man himself.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, my love, for being
Of course.
here.
I appreciate you.
I always have a great time.
Absolutely.
You've given me so much insight
Yeah.
and perspective, and I hope everybody
Anytime.
likewise.
Yeah.
What are your socials so that everybody can find you?
Yeah, so you guys can find me on TikTok and Instagram, Isaac Made You Look. Also have a brand that just released. Will probably be shut down by the time this will come out, but the next drop will be coming out soon. Love for Sale.
Ooh.
And I just want to say, Jenicka, thank you so much for having me.
Honey, of course.
I'm so proud of you. Your growth.
you.
It's not a surprise that last year I was here under kind of like different circumstances. Like, your shit is elevating, your life is elevating. I'm just proud of who you are and who you're becoming.
Oh, honey.
And once again, honored just to be a part of the ride and just seeing you excel in life. So I love you. Thank you so much.
I love you so much. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching and listening from wherever you guys are at. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, leave a review. Let us know who you guys would like to see next, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Peace.
Bye.
Overcomfort Podcast is a production of iHeart's My Cultura Podcast Network.